Can you hunt monsters without missing your attacks? With most weapons, you'd want to miss intentionally to deal big damage. Not only that, but it's almost impossible to land every hit if you're using a multi-hit weapon. But there is one that needs neither of those things, the Greatsword. So I'm gonna try to hunt 3 monsters with it, from slowest to fastest, to see if I can land my hits 100% of the time. Here are the main rules. Rule number 1, if I fail to hit the monster, it counts as a miss and I have to restart the quest. Rule number 2, I must only slay monsters, which means no captures. Now because I'm using Greatsword, my strategy was to use the hit and run playstyle. This way I could wait for an opening to try and land a draw attack. The first monster to hunt was Basarios. I would consider this the slowest monster in Rise because of its slow attack speed. Because of this, I should be able to land all of my hits, right? The first hit bounced, but it counted because it made contact. After waiting for Basarios to finish its move, I tried landing a fully charged attack, but I missed. This meant having to abandon, which I do to try and skip the animation, but Basarios wouldn't give me the satisfaction. I try again on the second attempt and did better than the first, but then this happened. I wasn't sure how to count this because it looks like I hit Basarios, but then Remobra comes in alongside Arachnoid. I would dismiss it for now, but it didn't matter anyway since I whiffed soon after. After missing again on the third attempt, I tried going for an attack on the fourth, but was interrupted by the roar. I was debating on whether to count this as a miss, but I decided that if an attack is interrupted, it doesn't count. Regardless though, I whiffed soon after. After immediately missing the first hit on the 5th attempt, I decide to switch some decos for more attack. This way dealing more damage would help me beat the monster faster, so I have less of a chance to miss. Having learned from my previous attempts, I would go about this next one carefully. I had to make sure that every hit made contact and had to commit to an attack, because if I waited too long, I surely would have missed. But eventually, I got it to low health and beat Basarios without missing my attacks. Up next was Rathian. She was considered medium speed, so getting every hit would be more difficult. During the first attempt, things were going too well. As a result, I got cocky, and because of that, I thought I would get this first try, but of course, I paid for it. On attempt 2, I missed an attack on the tail. Then on attempt 3, my attack was interrupted by Daimyo Hermitar when trying to hit Rathian. I then missed again and again on the 4th attempt. On attempt 5, I landed a jump attack, but the damage number was barely on screen. This left me unsatisfied, so I abandoned. If I was gonna beat Rathian, I wanted all damage numbers on screen. So I went in and hoped to land every hit. With that, the medium speed monster was defeated and only one target remained. The one monster that would truly test my accuracy, Nargacuga, a monster so fast that hitting it would be more difficult than the previous hunts. But I had a trick up my sleeve. See, after Narga does a strong attack, it stands still for a moment. I would use this to my advantage to beat it. So I go in and get a really strong start. I was dealing tons of damage and was landing every hit so far. I was doing so well that I was gaining confidence. I could actually do this. But unfortunately, I got greedy and missed an attack just as Narga moved back. At that point, I was done messing around. I would go in and try to beat Nargacuga and this challenge. Here we go. Oh my gosh, that could have missed. Oh my gosh, yes! Ooh, he's almost dead now. Ooh, okay, I think I hit him. Oh my gosh, that nearly missed. Oh, yes! Yeah! Yes! Woo! With that, I have beaten all 3 monsters from slowest to fastest without missing my attacks. If you want to see this challenge in a full game, let me know. Until then, you can watch this video where I managed to hunt Astalos as early as MR1.